Hey everyone, so I kind of wanted to make an update video and just talk to you guys real quick about a few things and then talk about all these strange looking things right next to me. Well, I haven't been posting videos as much as I would like because of a couple things. One is I work in retail and it's the holiday season, so I am working pretty much full-time hours, so any spare time I have, I like to spend it with friends and family. So that's just kind of how it is. It's going to change when the new year comes around. I will say that. I will definitely be posting more videos, so don't get scared just yet. But so yeah, and if you can't tell, I've been sick for about 2 weeks. So if I cough or sniffle, that's one of the reasons why. So that's just a kind of update. But as I said before, I do have tons of videos planned for you guys. Lots of really cool stuff coming up next year. So this is definitely not the last video of this year, but this is probably one of the last couple. Now I want to talk about these things on my right. And what these are, they're not for everybody. A lot of people showed interest in it. I do plan on selling it, not as much as I would like to sell them as far as quantity. I can only do so many. It takes a little bit of time to make these, and I've kind of experimented. So I'll start with the first one that I've ever made. And what this is kind of a little insert for the front thigh pocket of Cry pants. All you do is take it, you fold it, and you just shove it in there. It's got a little lip in the front, and you just lift that up, and it goes right over the Velcro up front. And then you take the flap on the inside, and you just fold it inside. You take this flap and you fold it on the inside, so that way it's just easier to put your magazine back in. Now, why did I make it? Because I played a game somewhat recently, and I put mags in these front pouches, either just to have an extra mag or when I was walking out, and it wasn't in there anymore, so I lost it. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but TM mags, Tokimurui 416 mags, are about 30 bucks a pop, so that kind of sucked. Now, my solution was, well, why don't I just make a Kydex insert for it? Kydex is great. It's really flexible, and it definitely holds a good amount of retention. Now, if you have just regular M4 magazine, you put in your normal Cry pouch or Cry pocket up front. It's nice. It's very easy to get to. But if you're running or you go kneeling and you get up really quick, it might accidentally pop out, which obviously you don't want. You don't want to have your magazines lost by the end of the game or training or whatever it is that you're doing. So I made this little pouch right up front here, and you just simply insert it. Simple as that, just like putting it in any type of Kydex pouch. And then taking it out, you just quickly take it out. It's got quite a lot of retention on it. Of course, the retention is going to dictate or change, dictating what kind of pants you're wearing. If you're wearing, I spec these specifically for Cry pants. So reproduction pants, the pockets, they're gonna vary a little bit. So it might not work as well for some people that are wearing different pants. That's just kind of a little fair warning for anybody out there. I make them in different colors. I tried different thicknesses as well, and just kind of different things for it. Like this one right here, I chose to kind of cut the middle off the front tab so you can still use the Velcro on it. And then I decided, what's the point if you're going to have a mag in there anyway? So it takes quite a lot of time to do that, and it's just kind of a pain, so kind of decided against that. I do make them in Coyote. I do make them a little bit thinner than my original, just for Cry pants, because some of them might be a little bit thinner, so I'd rather have it thinner and be able to fit everybody's than wider and not really fit everybody's, but just to select. So I do make them a little thinner than I used to. They work just as well. I test every one of them before I send them out. I tried a different thickness and the 6 point or .060 kind of glows. There's like zero retention on it, so I kind of fooled around with the different ways to form it, and this is probably the best way, and it takes a long time, and it's very inconsistent on how I can do this, so I really don't like this way. It is slightly lighter. I mean, the Kydex weighs next to nothing, so it's not really a big issue. I use .080 right now. I feel like that's kind of the best of both worlds. And if you want to take a look at it, a lot of people have commented and said, hey, I'm worried about when I go prone or when I'm kneeling. How comfortable is that going to be? Well, I made it flat on the back side, so that's going to be the part that goes towards your thigh. So it would feel as if the magazine, if you already carry a magazine in there, there's not going to be a difference as far as feeling goes. It adds a tiny bit more profile to it, not enough to really even care. The way I kind of form these is so when you put the magazine in, you don't have a ton of material sticking out in front to get caught on. I round out all the edges so there's no sharp edges, and I just try to make it as quality as I can. I ship only to the continental U.S., so the 48 states right here. No Hawaii and no Alaska. Sorry guys, I'm just no bueno. And if you are interested in purchasing them, please just shoot me a PM or comment on here or any way to get my attention. I really prefer shoot me a PM on Facebook, as I check that way more often than I do on YouTube. I'm on there all the time, so I've sold these already countless times, or a couple times to people. I'm mostly going to be selling the black. Coyotes will be kind of like limited runs, you know, get them while you can. The prices are going to possibly fluctuate depending on shipping. When you buy one, I'm going to charge you for shipping. If you buy any more than one, the shipping is free. So that's just kind of, that's something that I'm not going to change. That's just the way it's going to be. Prices are not negotiable. Sorry. I mean, if you buy like a ton of them, yeah, but if you're looking for like 2 or 3, no. Sorry. I'm going to be constantly trying to update this and make these better. So, you know, if somebody were to buy them now, and then, you know, 6 months from now, I have a completely different design, it's brand spanking new, I'm not going to obviously exchange it, but I'm always trying to evolve and make these things better, just like everybody else should be doing for themselves. But yeah, I like it. Some people might not like it. I really don't care. Some people really do like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. It's whatever you guys really like. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them. Make sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and like my Facebook page. I'll put a link down in the description below. And as always, have a good one.